Nida. Welcome to the evening news.
Welcome to tonight's episode of the Evening News.
We are Recycled Fun, and we're here to bring you your daily dose of what the fuck show. Well, I don't know. This wasn't right. Intro. Bring on the intro. Did you know? Today I guess is just going to be...
We fucked up.
Well, I mean, we didn't.
We tried.
We didn't try to fuck up. It just happened because it's us.
Yeah, we don't need to try and fuck up. We just done it.
We were going to do shadow puppets. We're going to use the wall, but for what we've just used spotlights and stuff. So we need these at the front, otherwise we're dark. We're in the shadow. But we need lights on there, but good enough that we can. It didn't work. Yeah, we could see it.
Yeah.
So
we'll have to practice that. We'll have to fettle around with that one and see what happens so we can get it organised. But so you've ended up with just a chat, really. Oh dear, boring. So I was just thinking, because obviously we've got nothing rehearsed or done. Up there, I have got some little luminous little creatures. Do they illuminate when they're in on their own?
I don't know. Well, it's the same as does a tree make a sound when it falls in the woods if you're not around?
Pardon me. So, what do you think? Do they or not?
I don't know. But I do have a thing.
Go on then.
Obviously, we watch the Twins, don't we?
Twin Paranormal. Yeah, we don't.
You know when they introduce themselves, don't they? Now, I watched this TikTok and it said people with ADHD will always finish a conversation or something with a song.
I saw that.
They'll hear something.
Like Dad used to say, we know a song about that children, don't we?
And Dad does. He like just a word. You hear a word, and he'll be like, every time, and they're like, my name's River, I'm Wyatt, I'm Ryan, and I'm there, and together we are, and it's just like.
Yep, proves the point.
Yeah.
Proves the point. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm kind of every time they do it. I'm like, and together we are the Wild Stallions.
Yes.
If you know that reference, I like it.
Yeah, so there you go. It's true then.
Well,
he was adamant, this man. He was like, I guarantee you that's what they do. And I thought, I must remember to ask you, and I forgot.
Yeah, but I think I saved it because I was like, because Dad always does that.
Yeah, always has done for years. Always has done.
One of the ones is when I had my breakdown. I had a big breakdown a few years ago, and we had to call out the doctor and also
Yeah, there was a big mess.
And I'm slowly kind of becoming back into the real world, and Dad just starts singing "Comfortably Numb" by Pink Floyd, and it's just like, really, like, I laughed at him but called him a dick. But, you know, I've just gone through this traumatic thing and he's singing fucking Pink Floyd at me and it's just like...
But now you know why.
No, I know why. Because he's an arsehole.
So, what have you been up to then? Anything exciting?
Still using his crap on my fucking mouth. Maybe he should respect other people's things. I've got another thing for you as well.
Oh, go on then.
Again, watching the TikTok. Or it could be YouTube Shorts, one of the two.
I'll tell you what, I've learned so much stuff recently.
On TikTok?
TikTok and YouTube and all this kind of stuff. Stuff I never knew. I thought I knew a lot of stuff, but for my age, but no. None of it's relevant. None of it's any good to me, but...
It's not, yeah. It's okay for a pub quiz.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody... There's useless information in it.
Yeah. My Jude Littlin, she always says to me, what happened about that? And I'm like, oh, I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'll say to her what I've seen, yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah, go on.
We're going to go into this area of, you know, how women expect men to pay when they go out on a date and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit heavy, but go on then.
Well, my theory on it is whoever invites should be the one that pays. Yeah?
Okay.
So if I invite you out for breakfast, I pay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah? And vice versa.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, a lot of women expect the man to pay. It's the man's duty to pay. He picks me up, he pays for the meal, takes me home. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's not a thing to say or anything, you know.
That's reasonable. I'm not saying so much now, but yes, definitely.
Who pays if you're lesbians? And who pays if you're gay? To be fair, I can't speak for all gay people. I mean, I'm not, but as a bloke, I can say they're very, you know, the gay men are probably very more than happy to pay halvesies.
I would say at the end of the day, it comes down to the fact that whoever invited you, I suppose.
And I think that's how it should be.
Yeah. If you were invited out for breakfast or a meal or whatever,
Yeah,
they
if I
should
ask you
pay.
out on a date,
Or say, yeah, shall we meet up, first date, halves, whatever, you know, make it plain at the beginning that you want to share the bill.
because apparently, as I heard on TikTok, that's a big deal breaker for a lot of women if a
Yeah.
man doesn't pay.
There's a lot of men out there I've seen on TikTok recently, actually, that are very, very Victorian. A lot of young men will not accept women paying. They won't have it. They're going out on a date, they are paying, they are taking the ladies home, they're not expecting anything back from it.
That goes
It's
for
really
a lot.
nice to see, actually.
That goes for a lot of men, to be honest. That's kind of okay. This is going a little darker, but the whole hitting a woman thing. Still, a large majority of men that think it doesn't matter what a woman does, you should never lay a finger on them.
No.
Whereas there's a lot of men now that have woken up and realised, well, actually, if she hits me, I'm allowed to hit her back.
Yeah.
Because of this equal rights stuff that women are fighting for.
Well, it's like I always said to you, rightly or wrongly, in my opinion, I always said, if a girl comes up and kicks you in the plums, you are entitled to kick her back in her fanny.
Don't say that. Not that word. Her floof,
In her floof.
her front bottom. We don't need to be crude.
In her vagina.
Even that.
Right.
Just shush.
Don't go home and beat the shit out of the wife just because she didn't
No.
cook peas and she cooked Swede instead. That's not a reason.
Yeah, there is no
Women beating
there is
men
no
up?
reason for
No.
anybody to be hitting anybody. But if somebody hits you, you have the right to hit them back. Because seems to be the thing. Women want equal rights. Okay, not all women. There is a majority of the younger women that don't fully understand.
Extremists, I find. It's extremists that take everything to the limit.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with equal rights. There's not. But unfortunately, we're not equal.
No, I've got my own boobs and you ain't got any.
Not yet. Was it Dad says mine would be medically thingy so it doesn't count?
Medically enhanced.
Yeah, because I said about going bald, didn't I? And
Yeah.
I said when I'm on hormones, hopefully my hair will thicken up. And he's like, no, because it'll be,
Medically enhanced.
yeah, so it doesn't count.
Does that make you a mutant?
It makes me a freak.
Because you've been mutated into something else, haven't you?
But no, I mean, technically, because men have moobs, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They have that.
They do.
No, because I'm genetically modified, I suppose.
GM,
Genetically modified.
whatever it is.
I saw this thing on YouTube, and it's this new T-shirt that these trans people are wearing, and it's something like "Stop." What was it Hitler did?
Genocide?
Genocide, but it's not It's that same. Might be
Okay.
genocide, but it's like "Stop Trans Genocide,"
Well, that reminds me. Carry on. Yeah, I want to.
and it's on a T-shirt. And I'm thinking, as a trans person, I don't know where this comes from. This thing that the trans think that they're being attacked, because they're not. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to have a T-shirt that says "Proud to be trans, but still male." I thought that because I am. It doesn't matter how I look at it. It doesn't matter how I think or feel inside. I am still a male. Maybe I shouldn't say this because we lost a subscriber last time we spoke about this sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't know where this trans genocide stuff is coming from.
Well, it's because, like, Trump is stopping everybody from doing it, aren't they?
But he's not. Well, he is, but he's making it age appropriate.
Well, you saying that? There was a thing I was watching last night on the phone, and it was this chap, and he says he's got to go to prison for it because he's fighting his wife. He has 2 sons,
I think I might know what you're talking about.
and she is transgendering the boy to a girl.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
And they had 50-50 custody, and when the boy was with his dad, he wore boy clothes, they played football. In fact, he's a wrestler or a boxer, something like that, the little boy. And when he's home, she dresses him in dresses and tells him that he's a girl. And she'd done all sorts of things, gone to the school, said that's what it was, she wears a dress to school.
Is this in America or is this
Yeah.
in England?
And I'm thinking, who is she to decide that that's... She stands him in the corner, apparently. This is what the man said. She stands him in the corner and says, stand there and think about being a girl because monsters don't eat girls.
Really?
I mean, she's brainwashed the child,
Yeah.
if that's the case. I mean, I said, I don't know the full story. I haven't heard her side or, you know...
So this is all alleged?
Yes.
Alleged.
I mean, it could well be that the man wants his kids and he's trying to push his wife
Yeah.
out. I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of men that think boys shouldn't wear dresses. You know, you don't know. He could be forcing the boy to do
Yeah, to be the
wrestling
other
and
way.
things to
Yeah.
do manly stuff.
Yeah.
You don't.
No, sorry. He's telling his dad that his mum says he's a girl and she wants to cut his bits and pieces off. And she'd found a paediatrician that would do it. So he ended up going to court to stop it from happening. And he's had it done in this place, in this county. You're not ever allowed to do it. It's been banned there. So she's taken him outside that county to another county.
I mean, it's child
Where's-
abuse, child mutilation.
That should not be decided until the boy's 18 and he can decide for
There
himself
is-
what he wants to be doing, what he's...
There is a reason, a proper medical reason, why you have to wait. Because when you're a child and you're developing your hormones and your stuff, you can't mess around with it when you're that young. It can be dangerous. I mean, opted with my gender clinic to do hormones, but it heightens my risk of breast cancer. So, but that's up to me. I'm 40 years old.
You can
That's,
decide that,
yeah.
I mean, this is a 9-year-old child.
I mean,
our Littlin's 9, isn't she? How do you think mentally she's capable of deciding that she wanted to be a boy?
you can dress your kid as a girl. You could dress your kid as a boy. There's no harm in that.
No.
You can mention to the school.
Well, the school said calling him a girl's name. He's called a girl's name in this school, and the headmistress said it was a nickname. It's under the class of a nickname, so
Okay.
they call the boy whatever the name was. And the fact that he wears dresses to school, because he gets sent to school from his dad's house in boys' clothes, and the school changes him.
See, I don't think the school... See, this is... You talk about the line. I'm very much... You can go to the school, like... I mean, I won't say the kid's name. The
Yeah.
one that goes there.
Yeah.
He wears the girls' school uniform and things like that and whatnot. That's fine, but it's not for the school to decide.
No, exactly. That's not.
That's for the parents to decide. If the dad wants the boy as a boy at his house, that's fine. If the mum wants him as a girl at her house, again, that's fine. As long as it's not screwing around with
That's
the kid.
what I mean. What's the poor kid going through? You don't know what he is, where he is, how he is.
This is where I agree with Trump when it comes to children are they're sponges, aren't they? They're very,
They are. Very
they hear something and they think it's cool. They think, oh, I want to do that without the full understanding. And even with Mum, she still doesn't fully understand it with me. And I'm at an age and we have conversations about it and all this kind of stuff. But she's always said to me, no matter what happens, if I ever feel I don't want to do it anymore, don't ever be afraid to say I'm going back as Ben or whatever. That's being supportive, I think.
Well, I think because some people, you used to do it when you were a kid. Once you said it, you felt you had to go through with it.
Yeah.
And then you cause no ever amount of hell to get yourself out of it instead of just saying I don't want to do it. But I think that's something that's not provided these days. If you don't want to do it,
No.
don't do it. If you really,
And I think that's one of the biggest problems. Being trans now, it's almost... It's cool to be trans. It's cool to be gay.
There was a woman on there on the phone. I don't know whether she was mucking about because I didn't even finish watching it because I was so I don't want to hear this crap. She's got a baby on her lap. I think it was a little girl. She had a dress on. Very, very fine blondie, short hair. She's saying...
Make sure you're not misgendering.
She's saying my baby is transgender.
Yeah,
My baby's transgender. And I'm looking at this little tot. Couldn't have been any more than... Well, she was just sitting up, just sort of... And I'm thinking, how the fucking hell would her mother know? How would you know if a baby was transgender?
I didn't know I was trans until I was 30. I knew things weren't right in my brain.
These people are insane.
I mean, being trans, right, is different to being gay. Because, when you say, kids, oh, I knew when I was a kid that I was gay, it's a thing, you just know. It's the same as, questioning somebody that is straight. How do you know you're straight? Well, I just know. Okay, so that's how come that person knows that they're gay. Because they just know.
Yeah, I'm not disputing the fact that even up to 15, 16, you should be able to talk and sort out your emotional state, your feelings, or whatever, into trans or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that some children don't know them, they're born in the wrong bodies and things like that. But
the thing is, It's down to the person.
Yeah, how old are you going to be before you're allowed to have your bits cut off? Or who is she to say that he has to be a boy or a girl?
Kid, if this kid feels like they're trans, then it's down to the kid. Whatever happens, it's up to the kid. The parents in this situation is support. That's it. Is for support and to, you know, like I had my first meeting the other day and Mum was part of that meeting and we all sat and we chatted and whatnot. Mum had questions, you know, but at the end of the day, any of the decisions that are made are mine because it's me. I'm the one going through this. I need Mum to support me, not force me to do this or to do that or be this or be that. Life is hard enough as it is.
Well, that's what I mean. And if you've got a very young child who's being told he is something he isn't by two parents, one saying you're not a girl, you're a boy, and the other one's going, no, you're not.
This is where it comes to, and you know, we've spoke about this before. It's about listening. It's to listen to what the child is saying to you. Obviously, you need to take some things into account because they are children, and you need to make sure that that child is safe at the end of the day. Yeah. Not force them to get their bits cut off because that might not be what he wants. Like me, I don't want my Johnson taken away. It's fine where it is. But there are other people that will sit there every night and cry with a knife up against it because they can't deal with it. You know, they have theirs taken away. Other people don't. Some people don't go on hormones. Some people just dress as a woman and come, you know, and present themselves as a woman.
But there's lots of men that just like women's clothes.
Women's clothes, very comfortable. They are very comfortable. But the sizing, women are so complicated in general, right? And being autistic, trying to figure things out is even worse. And then they complicate the clothes. Men is very simple.
Well, we're small, medium, large, extra large, extra large.
Yeah, but...
We're 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, blah, blah, blah. You've got to work out what you are.
Exactly. And with blokes' clothes, it's just, you know, I'm an XL top.
But it don't help that you don't go out.
No, but...
If you went out and tried things on...
But it's still... I mean, you said before, you've gone into 3 different shops, tried on 3 different T-shirts, all at the same size, but they're all different sizes.
They are, yeah. I mean, I've got some stuff downstairs that is slightly different material to each other. One stretches, one doesn't.
This is a stretchy kind of... That
yes, quite stretchy.
Looks like I'm wearing a leotard.
You know, you clothes-wise, you kind of just... You got to try it on. You got to work it out.
That's why, like, if
get old elastic.
Like, okay, you probably don't want to know, but I'm going to say it anyway, right? You already know. You already know. As a male, wearing women's underwear is very difficult. You know, if the gusset bit isn't wide enough,
you gusset.
You kind of hang either side. Now, I found a pair that fit really comfortably. And I said to Mum, I said, oh, I got this pair of underwear and they're really comfy and they actually fit. I said, so I've got like 6, 8, 12 pairs of the same. And she's like, no, that's what you do. As soon as you find something that you like, you buy it. Every different colour. Every colour range that you get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
Not all will fit, not all will be as comfortable as the last pair, but there's a good chance if you find something like underwear that fits and you're comfortable, bucket load.
Like, it's like these. They're like 3/4 lengths. They're well comfortable. So I bought another pair. I'm starting to realise, okay, so I've got rid of about 2 carry bags?
Well, a
bin bag of stuff. I've got rid of all my other stuff because I've lost weight as well. So. But yes, you find that's comfortable.
Buy it.
Do it.
And if you buy it, elasticated. Because then if you lose weight, it fits. If you put weight on, it fits.
I found that too. Yeah. These are elasticated.
Can't go wrong with elastic.
But you have so many different styles as well. Like you have like baggy fit. You've got like casual fit. You've got
skinny fit.
Yeah. With blokes, we have straight cut or boot cut. I don't think we have boot cut anymore, do we? It's generally straight cut we have now.
Yeah, it's that kind of baggy flary at the moment.
I like boot cut. Because it sits on your shoes nicely. Dad doesn't, does he? He likes to have ankle biters. He's very his style kind of bit of a Billy boy.
He is old.
Is it Billy boy? Is that what you used to call him? You turn the things out and he rolls his t-shirts up as well. Which back in them days you'd roll your pack of cigarettes in your...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does. We kind of give him a bit of a reality kick the other day. Tell him, you know, he thinks he's still the man of the house and he's 80% crippled
They're very difficult for old people to let go of
It is.
authority.
It is.
Life, yeah. I mean, it is tricky.
Well, like, because I said to him this morning, I was watching a YouTube video on Airsoft, and he was advertising next month. They've got a weekend, so 2 days and a night for 90 quid. That includes your sleeping
You're
over
sleeping over in a tent.
2 days worth of airsoft. That's a really good price.
That's not bad. That ain't bad, yeah.
Bearing in mind, like, we could spend like anywhere between £30-40 for a day. So that's 2 days and a night. And probably like, take your own food and stuff. I'd love to do these, because these like reenactments
Yeah.
and things like that. I'd love to do them. But I'm an old man now. I can barely do half a day's airsoft
You
without...
barely go out the bloody door.
Well, no, but like when we have gone, and we've gone on a Sunday, in the afternoon, they've all gone off to do the other part of the day, and I'm still sat there like an old man. My feet are aching, my back hurts.
Bless you. He's 40, he's fallen.
Well, if you know who my dad is, it's understandable. He's giving me all his shitty genes.
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, that's why we're all chit-chatty today, because we can't do the thingy.
So if you have an idea of how we can do it, put in the comments, let us know.
Because I don't know, I mean, obviously, and that sort of, you know,
Well, good.
spidery thingy. But, and the duck, isn't it? A duck?
Well, no, because you're following instructions. This is why I thought this would be awesome to do. Because being recycled fun, I saw a video a couple of weeks ago of this channel they'd done. I thought, you know what? Watching Mum do it, it's going to be fucking hilarious. Obviously, it's not worked properly. We'll have to look into how to do it.
Yeah.
We will do it, just it'll be a case of when.
Yeah, same. And we've got a new subscriber, number 23.
Yes,
Thanks very much, whoever that was. Love ya. Star.
That's a heart, you're doing a heart.
I've got a heart, you dick. Look.
Yeah. You're saying you're a star, you're a star.
Yeah, in a heart, you're a star. Listen, do you want me to do the other one? No. So, thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That definitely gives us more of an incentive. We went stale for a while.
Yeah. I think we did a lot of the good stuff in the beginning, now we've got nothing to do.
It's not that I don't think I'm going to do it, having the money to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we'd like to do a ghost evening and record it. Well, one is having the money to do it, because it's not just paying to do like a ghost walk. It's not a walk. You know, we want to like rent out a pub for the night, but you have to have the money to rent out, and then you know you got to sort out about fucking if anything happens, it's down to you and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of. But if you want to see some of that, put it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah. Give us an idea of what you're after.
Or if there's anything that you'd like us to see or like to see us do, let us know. We're pretty game for most things, aren't we? Within reason, obviously.
Yeah. Just remember, he's my boy.
Yeah, so don't get weird.
No, that's weird.
But to be fair, I think most of our followers are family anyway, and they know that.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to think if I've got any gossip. So, Caitlin, but I wouldn't mount no mouth that girl. You see, beautiful freckles, green eyes. She's got that double eyelash thing. So she's she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful little cow. She goes on this school trip, didn't she?
Yeah.
On this bloody residential. So she goes on the Wednesday morning. I get a phone call. Can she come home for the night? Can I pick her up at 8:15 for the night? Yeah. What's going on then? So I've got one teacher saying that she's really upset being away. And to be fair, we've had her 2.5, 3 years. She's never been away from us at all.
Unless, you know, she was going to her granddad's, her biological granddad, but she was with her brother at the time.
And apparently she's wandering around this place at 2 o'clock in the bloody morning. Nobody really knows why. She said she was with her friend, not naming any names, but she was with her friend, and they were going to prank the boys. Knock. She called it something.
Knock, door, run. For us older people.
She called it something else.
It's like a ding dong dash, I think. So
that's it, yeah. It was, yeah. Knock dash or ding dong that, yeah, something like that. Anyway, the teacher called her. She'd kept the whole bloody place awake, apparently, and this, that, and that she needed some sleep, so could I? And I'm like... I bought this freaking sleeping bag, because it's take a sleeping bag or take a quilt.
Yeah.
So I thought, a sleeping bag with so much in. So I got a bloody sleeping bag. Well, shouldn't have used that once. Suitcase, because I thought she's got to take so much stuff. Got a bloody suitcase. It was second hand, but nevertheless, suitcase. That came home Wednesday night. Thursday night, right. So she goes back Friday for her breakfast and to do this.
So like, I think you got in like 9 o'clock on Thursday night, And then she had to be back there again at like 8 o'clock in the
10
morning.
to 8 for her breakfast, yeah. Remember, they said, do you know where he is? I said, yeah. Mark had Googled it. Yeah. So he goes up the road. It says, turn right. It's right there. So he turns right. So he says, it's here. It says, sat nav says it's here. So there we are. I've got to pick her up at 8:15. Up down this road, can't find it anywhere. Goes up further. There's a community centre place. Mark says, it's in there. That's what it's got to be. I said, there's a bloody community centre, you silly bugger. That's got, got women dancing in there. So anyway, long story short, I says to him in the end, I'm going to go back to this community centre and find out where the bloody hell it is. Yeah, sure enough, he goes down, it's all locked up. They've all gone home. Goes further up and there's this bloody great marina. Millions these houses, they're all set back. Then just you come down your driveway and you've got your boat. Well, I'm letting these cars go past me because we don't know where we're going. I'm pulling over and indicating. Well, they're all stopping behind me. We're going to have a bloody policeman here in a minute. Why are you two people wandering around this posh estate? Well, anyway, eventually I says to Mark, I've had enough of this. I'm going right up round the back of the road to see what. And sure enough, it is up round the back of the top there. Beautiful place, lovely. But I'm like, for Christ's sake, so you spend out all this bloody money. She gets sent home because she'd been wandering the corridors at 2 o'clock. The parents said to me yesterday at school, Lisa enjoyed it then. I said, oh God, did you hear? It just so happened it was one of the parents that. It was one of the kids that she was with. And I said, oh, she'd said that her and this child was going on. She said, my child thought it was hysterical. She said she kept laughing about it, saying how funny and great fun it was they had with Alyssa.
Well, it's because she's naughty and kids love it.
So she won't be going on the next bugger, I'll tell you.
Well, could you imagine if they'd gone on the other, back to the mainland for it?
But she'd have stayed there because it wasn't fun going over there at 9 o'clock at night and getting her, taking her back at bloody 8 o'clock in the morning.
And
I want my money back.
You were looking to potentially going away for a couple of days, weren't you?
We were. That's what I said to your dad. Good job we didn't go away. It's screwed. But anyway, yeah, so that's about me bit of excitement, I think.
Yeah, we ain't really had much happen at the moment. In that limbo bit of, I'm waiting for information about my second appointment for the gender stuff.
I'm boring old fart, got nothing going on.
Yeah, I had my birthday the other day. It's the old man's birthday on Friday.
Mother's Day, Sunday. That was very nice. That's some very nice things.
Yes, and I made her cry. Yeah.
I've been singing that bloody song in my head.
What song?
Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama. Ooh. Didn't mean to make you cry, it says in the song.
Oh, I did.
But he did.
I did. Well, okay, context here, context. I didn't make her cry in a mean way. It's kind of this thing, and I haven't done it in a couple of years, have I?
No.
I always write a little message because I can't do the I love yous and stuff like that. I can't do any of that kind of stuff. So I write it down in a card. Obviously, the stuff that I write, I think is quite, meaningful or whatever. But also, I think it's because I've said it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it's like I was saying to your dad, it's your way of saying that you love me, that you appreciate what I've done for you, that you understand what I do to get help for you and things like that.
Yeah, because I don't tell either mum or dad that I love them. When I do, it's more meaningful. Yeah, like when mum and brother speak on the phone, they're like, love you, blah, blah, blah. He's very much a love you kind of person.
Yeah, you get a hug and everything when you see him and a kiss and
But it then becomes in my head. But no, in my head, it just loses all meaning. Like with my ex-wife, she was constant love you, love you, love you, love you, and it's just like it's lost its meaning. So then when I like that, I'll write in a card and then I'll write my little message. It means more.
It does, because it means that you've put some thought into it, what you're trying to do with the song.
Not always, but sometimes. It depends if I hear the right word or not. But yeah, the thing is, now when you watch the twins later and they do it, you're going to be like, yeah.
I know.
I'm surprised Dad hasn't.
I think he does. I just think he doesn't say it, because he don't talk much, your dad, does he? He's very, very quiet. And I don't think he, especially like Pink Floyd, he's a big Pink Floyd fan, but he has that thing in the Scottish accent where you stand still, laddie.
Yeah. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have the pudding.
Yeah, something could be said, and he'll start singing that. Or
when the kid says, "Oh, can I have my pudding now?" and he's like, "You didn't eat your meat, you can't have your pudding."
And or she'll ask him something, and he'll answer her with the song. And she's looking at him and I'm like, don't worry about it. Yes, you can have it. Or no. Especially the fact that the songs that he sings are so old.
Back in the 70s,
Like,
80s, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's iconic. It's iconic. It's not just random stuff that you say. It's a meaningful thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain unless you've got ADHD. And now, when you think about it, or if you know somebody that has ADHD and you've noted it, that's it now. We've broken that reality of it for you. And every time now and they do something, you'll be
You're
like,
just going to be, you will be listening to see if they say it or things, or you'll be saying, oh, do you do that? And they'll be going, no,
yeah.
no. Yeah.
So, yeah, we've just broken that reality.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So on that note, now we fucked everything up, called everybody silly, talked a load of old shit.
Yeah.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, gotta go pick Kid up now.
Peace be shattered.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so be safe, enjoy the sunshine, cut your lawns. Yeah, be good. Good weather. Good weather.
Nah.
Be safe.
Later, bye.
Bye.